Thursday, August 20th, 2026. Scripture: Ezekiel 43:13-27. Key verses. 13. These are the measurements of the altar in long cubits. Each long cubit is 1 cubit plus a handbreadth. The base is 1 cubit high and 1 cubit wide, with a rim of 1 handbreadth around its edge. This is the height of the altar. 18. Then he said to me, Son of man, this is what the sovereign Lord says. These are the rules for the altar when it is built, so that burnt offerings may be offered on it, and blood may be sprinkled on it. Meditation. 1. Today, God tells Ezekiel about the altar, the work of the priests, and the sacrifices they are to offer. God lives in the sanctuary and dwells among his people. God is holy, so he cannot live together with sin. But since the fall of Adam, human beings have not been able to free themselves from sin by their own strength. So God provided priests, an altar, and sacrifices as a way for people to receive forgiveness and be made clean. This was the way God provided in the Old Testament for sinful people to come before him and live in his presence. 2. Ezekiel was living as an exile by the Kibar River in Babylon when God showed him a vision of the restoration of Israel. The glory of God that had left the temple would return. The high place would become most holy. God would once again live in the temple among his people. Through the sacrifices, their sins would be forgiven, and they could come before God again. God was making a way for his people to return to his presence. 3. As we live in this broken world, I pray that our businesses and projects will serve as salt and light in this world, sharing God's love with others. This is the vision that God gave me. I want to keep moving forward, quietly following wherever the Lord leads. I pray that I will always stay awake and aware of his presence, bring everything before him, listen to his voice, and follow his guidance.